that video, that guy on Fox News that was wearing a mask? Literally, you could see the mask thing.
Yeah. Well,
that didn't look.
That's like what they want. Hey, what's going on, Herman? OTG Transit. Good morning. How are y'all doing? Hope everybody's just having an amazing weekend. I don't think it was a mask, baby.
I think it was.
I don't think it was.
Good morning, Herman, JK.
I think Home Skillet's eye.
OTG. Good morning.
I think Home Skillet eyeballs changed colors about one too many times.
I think it was too, OTG. I'm pretty sure.
Alien?
No, instead of matte slippage.
And how come his eyes kept changing color?
You on here, Transit? I'm sorry. Good morning.
I seen his eyeballs changing colors. What's it matter, honestly? If aliens have been here for thousands of years, what's it matter? What's that got to do?
Good morning, Sorcerer Stan.
Sorcerer Stan, what's going on? What's that got to do with us, you know?
Who remembers the 80s TV show V?
V, I do.
V for Vendetta?
No, not V for Vendetta. I remember that. It was a TV show. It was like a miniseries, right?
Don't ask me.
Yeah. Damn, microplastics. Look at that. Almost went into the pan.
I wasn't even 10 years old till 92.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you wouldn't have remembered it.
I remember the lizard people. Is that part of the characters or what?
Yeah. V. It was a show.
Do y'all remember the dinosaurs?
Yeah. But V's really happening.
You know that show, The Dinosaurs?
Yes. Not the mama.
The little fat baby.
Yeah.
Good morning, SGT. Good morning, STG. I'm so glad y'all said hi, but right, because I got them right. How are you doing, Stack That Gold? How is it in New York today?
How come I don't see him? It's not the mama. Yeah.
New York. I want to call Stack That Gold New York. Hey, Justin God.
What if they're coming after our silver and gold, man? What if these things are coming? Now, you know what?
Oh, it's pouring there. You're so lucky.
Everybody in the chat should know right now that I am skeptical about everything. 100% skeptical about everything. Miss West Texas. Oh, you should do this video of these orbs this orb that I just took. And I'm like, yeah, right. It's a freaking helicopter. It's an airplane. You know, I'm always like...
He's always skeptical. And then I showed him the video and he was like, oh, wow. Yeah, you're right.
That thing, the other night that she posted, that thing was hauling ass. It was
hauling ass past the moon. Like flying.
It was moving and no sound.
And that's not the first thing that I've gotten. I've got so many videos of weird stuff like that on my phone. Y'all wouldn't even believe me. Hey, Emperor Wayne, good morning. Like, I've gotten weird crap most of my life. You know, I start looking up, and I see stuff. Just not too long ago, I was at my mom's house. You know, she lives, I wouldn't say across town, but at least 1.5 miles from us, 2 miles.
Yeah, go ahead.
Am I right? About 2 miles?
She lives about 2.5 miles.
Oh, about 2.5. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What I'm trying to say is, I'll be at her house. I'll look up and I'll see stuff. So I was here at our house. I looked up and I just saw it flying in there. First of all, the weird thing about it was I was out there just kind of getting some fresh air, and I see this big old huge passenger jetliner pass over our house. And this thing looks like if you were standing on our neighbor's 2-story house and just lifted your finger up, it looked like you could almost touch it. That's how close or how low it was flying. And I was like, what the hell? And I was like, damn it, I don't have my phone. Because it would have been so cool to film. But then I was just in awe because it was so low. And then I look over and I see this thing go, flying, and I'm like, oh my God, I ran in here, grabbed my phone, and then I caught it just hauling butt past the moon. It was pretty neat. I don't know what it was. It looked like an orb, but I know Stack That Gold mentioned it might be a comet. That's a possibility because at one point it looked like it had a tail almost in the video.
It was definitely migrating, that's for sure. It was a moving.
Only in Odessa, yeah.
Yeah.
Got some weird stuff going on around here.
Hey, was that?
But yeah, that was really neat to see. I'll post some more I have on my phone that y'all can see that y'all would really be in awe over. Sorry, go ahead.
Was anybody's coin shops closed for the holiday weekend? Mine was.
Good morning, Texas Stacking Boss.
It was closed. The vault was closed this weekend. I was kind of bummed out. I was sad. And believe it or not, now I'm going through like withdrawals. Now I went to the store, went to Walmart this morning, which may sound crazy, but the Coinstar at this Walmart, I've had the best luck in finding 90% silver in. And I must have checked that thing like 4 times, and I was only in there for 20 minutes.
You couldn't believe that there was none in there.
So,
hey, Marge Ramonde. I don't know if I said that right.
I gotta get my
Margette
silver
Ramonde.
fix. I gotta get my silver fix.
Yeah, he does. It's like well, I don't want to say that word, but you know what I was going to say. It's like a substance.
It's my. Now somebody said look at pure metals, but I was like, I don't like ordering online,
I heard it was pretty good, OTG.
Hello, coffee cup. Where you at?
Yeah, mine's been missing too.
Somebody snagged my coffee cup already this morning. Oh man!
Transit said you should have went to Preacher Bill's.
Herman
Got a couple Libertads this morning. That's awesome, JK.
Was Bill's open this weekend? They're having some kind of a Pokemon collection thing at.
The alien took your coffee cup.
Somebody did, and
probably our kids.
Probably
one of our kids. I'm pretty sure it was one of our kids.
No.
Look in the. Oh, that almost popped right in my face.
Well, here's the thing.
Look in the dishwasher.
We got no coffee cups right now.
Look in the dishwasher. What?
Oh, look at that. Okay, so where's yours?
Where's mine?
Where's yours?
Riley!
Ooh!
Riley!
Well, that mystery was solved.
Bet you he has mine. I'm afraid of this bacon right here. Bet you I noticed he's taking a liking to my coffee cup.
So, yeah, it's been a minute, and like I said, I don't think I'll be doing any online ordering of metals because, let me tell you, the post office and the thievery going on at the post office is atrocious. It's an issue. It's such an issue where...
Did Josh ever figure out his situation?
No. It's such an issue that the citizens of this great country probably need to come together, and there needs to be some kind of major investigation done into all this thievery at the post office. Because this is just not silver and gold coins that's getting stolen. Everything. There's all kinds of packages getting stolen. I'm thinking that maybe it might be a lot of silver and gold though in the, because Amazon uses their own delivery services, UPS, FedEx,
No, not ugly. Why does my stuff always go missing? No,
So, I
baby,
mean,
that's not
let's
the one I was
face it,
talking
man.
about.
I'm not down with that.
That's not the one I was talking about. Thank you for bringing it, though.
The one and only, the great Mr. Emperor Wang, he's got stuff stolen, you know? I mean, so I just don't trust the post office anymore. I'd rather just go into the coin shop and walk out with what I need or what I want, what I need. Do we really need it? Do we really need it? Did I need that 20-ounce bar? No.
Gold
think
is
so.
delivered by Specialized Courier.
Who's that?
Somebody, yeah, Turbo Munch. I'm good here in Midland. Herman, you're always making Odessa Midland sound like it's superior to Odessa, which it kind of is, but
Transit, I would have been stressed too, man. That's 2 ounces of gold. That's a lot of.
I can tell you this, I'd much rather live in Midland.
Midland, Odessa, same thing, no trees.
I'd have been stressed too. Transit, that's really
That's a beast of a. That's a
quite a
beast
bit of money to lose if that were to happen.
So, anyways, my whole point is what can we do? Who can we all talk to? How can we all get a petition going, or of some sort, to get this situation fixed? You know, it's the mainstream media is talking about silver and gold now. So it's getting out there. So let's address this post office problem. Yeah, Texas stacking boss. That's why I do. I like. Yeah, the bacon does look good. That's why I do like going to the coin shop. But I mean, let's not. You know, it'd be nice to support other parts of the community. You know, I just don't trust the postal service.
Well, my original coffee cup's missing. All of my stuff just goes missing.
Yep, so does mine.
But I'd much rather drink out of this cup anyway.
I think I'm gonna make that a mission.
What?
I think I'm gonna make that a mission.
Make what a mission?
To have the post office investigated.
Yeah, start making a big.
Well, you know why? Because they you know who does the investigations at the post office? It's an internal investigation. It's the post office themselves. So of course they're not going to say, "Oh yeah, well we hired a bunch of thieves."
Well, yeah, I mean.
You know what their go-to is, "Oh well, maybe we should just have it insured. Just have it insured." But some of these coins, they're not easily replaced with money. You can ask Emperor Wang. Emperor Wang had a very rare coin that disappeared and
to never be found.
Never
again.
been found. He melded two or three coins, something like that.
Yeah, thieves. I hate thieves.
Meld them off to get graded.
Your own shit.
He melded them off to get graded, and when he talked to the grading company, they were like, "Hey, this is all we got," and the box was open.
Oh my God, I would have been so mad. I would have totally lost it. That's insane.
Or maybe, if you want to get conspiratorial about it,
Hey, HDP.
maybe.
Liver mush. What's liver mush?
Ooh, that sounds good. It's been a good long time since I've had some liver.
I had it one time. Maybe I'd like it if I had someone else cook it. I don't know. I just didn't like it that time. The lady that cooked it didn't know how to cook it. It was gross.
Oh, so my conspiracy could also be, what if it's really the government that's stealing it from the post office? What if it's really
Yeah,
the
'cause
government?
don't they have like X-ray machines where they can see what's in there?
Turbo Monk says that in the UK it was proven. Why is my phone doing funky stuff? Emperor Wang says the Postal Inspection Service will not do anything to their credit. They are
Hey,
busy
Jason.
dealing with drugs and shit in their mail.
Thank you, Jason.
Unless you use $1 million, they will not help.
Good morning, Caterpillar.
Oh, I hate that light doing that. Is it still doing it?
BLT's jealous.
Oh, I wish, but it's gonna be breakfast. No, I get that, but
So, I mean this is happening quite often to where pretty much everybody is basically saying at least once, not everybody, but most people it's happened to at least once.
Yeah.
At least in this community, whether it was ordering or sending to somebody or receiving, waiting to receive something.
Well, where I'm noticing it now too, that it seems like it's a lot of whatnot stuff. A lot. Catcom, how's it going?
Hey, Capcom. What if it was, and what if you exposed like this big conspiracy?
This big ring.
This big ring of government
And they're doing it to confiscate the
thugs still in it, yeah. Yes, bacon is good. It is very good.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know if you're on here, Humble, but good morning. I saw somebody say Humble. I didn't see his comment. He commented. I try to say hello to everybody. Sometimes I miss people.
so I don't know. That's just my thoughts. It angers me. It really upsets
there
me
you are,
because
Humble. I saw that one.
because we all work hard for what we got, and we work really hard to buy the precious metals that we do get.
Well, that's just not fair that they have nothing in place to help to do something about this problem.
But they don't care.
No. Yeah, Texas stacking boss, I agree. Emperor Wing says, I don't work that hard.
All right, well, some of us. No, well, we all do.
In some way or another.
In one form or another.
Yep.
I know if that, if I were to order something and it ended up missing in the mail, financially we'd be
Oh, of course,
We'd be
OTG.
hurting,
We all know that. Nobody's questioning that.
thanks for the gold coins. What's that? Our government cares deeply about it.
Thank you, Texas stacking boss. Preach. Thank you, thank you. So nice of you.
But, not much really can be changed. And supposedly the Postal Service isn't a government entity, right? Where are you going? yeah. So, Whatnot. Speaking of Whatnot, I haven't never bought anything on Whatnot, but I've watched some of the auctions. I was watching Coin Crew. Coin Crew does Whatnot, so I was watching them, and shit was actually going for under spot. So yeah, silver and the 90% and stuff, whatever they had, it was going. Most of it was going for under. So I guess they were kind of losing their rear ends on those deals. And then they're doing a couple giveaways and stuff, but for the most part though, what I liked about the Coin Crew Whatnot is even though it was going for under spot, he wasn't like making a super huge deal about it, They do have a legitimate coin shop, but he was just pointing out like, dang, this is going for less than spot would be, and oh, thanks, Caterpillar Silver. Yeah. It can be kind of hard to get Chris on the phone there, the owner, because he's usually in the mix of trying to do jewelry repairs too. But
Did you hear that China had a coal mining explosion?
I did not.
China had a coal mining explosion that unalived over 80 people.
Ooh, that's not good. That's no bueno. So I don't know if anybody caught. Caterpillar. If not, try Herman's LCS Preacher Bills. Both are highly recommended.
Yeah, they're both.
It's not just because they're the only two LCSs in the area, but
no,
they're really good.
Bill's they're both really, super
Bill
nice.
is amazing. Bill is,
He's
oh my God. I met Bill once at a show that was over here in Odessa. He had a table set out, and we finally went over there. I finally made it over there. First time over there was to meet up with Herman, and
maybe in brewing.
And Bill recognized me. Bill's like, "Hey, how's it going, man? I remember you over there from Odessa." I think every time. Yeah. So, what do y'all think about these tungsten pushers? I know Mrs. made a video the other day, she was just trying to inform people.
Because I'm noticing they're starting to do that. They're starting to, have these ads for tungsten mining stocks.
Tungsten mining stocks. And didn't you hear some of the YouTubers, some of the truthers you follow?
Yes.
Talk about tungsten?
Yes. Oh, I didn't hear about that transit.
Oh.
Did he not have a good experience, Caterpillar, or are you just?
He just did. Caterpillar looks for a very specific bars.
Dang, $84. That's a lot, Catcom.
What is?
It cost $84 to ship my coins to Texas next day.
That is a lot. We took a trip down to Garden Grove. Hey, that was a Sublime song, right? Anyhow.
How many times are we going to hear about this deal with Iran, right, y'all? Every time I go to look up anything, I see that's the headline.
OTG.
Yeah, Emperor Wang, and they're very risky.
That's, yeah, I've heard.
That's what
I've heard that.
my entire point is that don't do it if you don't have money to burn, because you're probably going to lose it. You know, that's just something I wouldn't do.
Well, not just that. Even with even just normal mining stocks, you know, even with just like silver mining stocks or gold mining stocks, how hard would it be for these companies, these mining companies, to fudge the numbers, right? Mm-hmm. You know, or like it's some kind of an exploratorial mining. So they go out and they just dig these. You know, they just dig test.
It said most of them never even get started.
Most of them never even get started. So you invest your money in them, into these mining stocks, and most of them don't even come to fruition. Listen to me, using all these big words and shit, huh? God dang! I thought I was just a dumb redneck.
Right, JK. It's the ones like peddling them and selling them. Yeah. I kind of got disappointed listening to some of my favorite people pushing them, you know? Very disappointing. Some people peddle anything for money. That's just the way it is.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you need money, if you got to make a living, you got to make a living, but...
Catcom, whatnot does seem kind of like a gamble site. You know, I guess if they're just doing normal auctions, it's not. But those that run I call them shell games, Monte Carlo. They you know, for $55 you can buy a spot on this wheel, and you either win or you know, they have to send you something. Usually it's a grain or a gram. Yeah, no thanks. You may win that one time, and that's it. And imagine what the hell that's doing to your dollar cost average. You know, after you know, say you just buy all these other spots for $50. These rip packs. Oh my God, these rip packs.
Oh, that's horrible, Transit. I don't know if I'd want to buy off of there. Especially, I would never buy gold and silver off of there.
So I got this for Mrs. a couple weekends ago. Y'all seen this? I made a video on it. Holy smokes, I went to their website. It was $160 for one box. One box is $160. You know, obviously you can either win the 5 ounce, the 2 ounce, the 1 ounce gold, the platinum, 5 gram gold bar, 10 gram, and a 1 ounce silver, right? You're telling me if you pick up this box, you can't tell that there's 5 ounces of gold in it? I mean, $160, and
yeah, Capcom, I agree.
And I mean, you're winning. Your chances of winning a 1 ounce Engelhard bar are, I mean, that's
pretty high.
Are pretty damn high for $160.
Yeah, but imagine getting the gold for. But you
well,
know,
that's what they're betting on.
No, nobody. Like you said, whoever's selling it can feel what it is.
They can feel what it is. They know which one the gold one is.
Yeah.
They might throw an ounce in there, you know,
Thanks, Texas Stacking Boss.
They might throw an ounce in there to make it seem like, you know, they're letting people win, the big ones, but
they're probably not letting anybody have those 5 ounces.
They're probably not.
160.
Yeah. You can become a vendor for them. You can be a vendor. You can sign up, you know, with those rip pack things and yeah, no thanks.
Yes, Rich.
Yeah, good old cast
He
iron.
loves
I
his
want
cast
more.
iron.
I want more.
Did you know there was an estate sale with a stack? Mom said they had a stack of them, but it was way out west.
I want more cast iron. I want a bigger stove top too.
You know what we need to get? You know, you can buy like those little burners you plug in. Like you always see people cooking on them on cooking channels.
Like our channel? Are we a cooking channel now?
No.
Are we
Breakfast.
Are we a stacking channel? Or a cat channel? Or
Carbon steel pans. Yeah, we need to be using more stuff like that instead of these Teflon based pans. I have a cast iron stacking problem.
I would love to have a
I'm
cast
surprised
iron.
Mister doesn't. I did buy a smaller one. We've got a smaller one in there.
We got a couple, but not. Oh, yeah. You know, nah, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, Herman. I bet you Midland has some nice estate sales, huh? We always see like really cool ones over there, but we never go. I would rather have carbon steel than, because those are a pain in the butt to wash, and then you have to dry them, and then you have to.
Those? No way.
You have to treat them, and.
I haven't seen. We haven't re-seasoned that pan in like 6 months. I just spray it off with water.
Titanium, yes. Copper. Copper's even better, y'all.
Tungsten.
Copper is even better. They say that we all should be drinking from copper cups. I think I'm going to order me a copper cup. Yeah, in the rich neighborhoods. Yeah, exactly, Herman.
Well,
order a copper cup, drink out of that copper cup as much as you can instead of a Stanley, because they're saying that those Stanleys have toxic crap in them.
they do.
And I carry around a Stanley with me all the time with water, especially because here in the summer it gets super hot. Silver pans, yeah, that'd be nice.
They would melt. Hey, you have a, Emperor Wang, we might.
Good morning, Richard.
What the hell?
What is up there with
That is awesome. I don't know where'd you get this.
my brother? My brother sent it to me. Michael.
We should I think we should get magnets or something. Get this into a magnet.
See? Oh yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, my brother knows me. he sent that to me. I liked it a lot. Thought it was really cute.
And remember, Herman sold you a bar like that too.
Yeah, I love that bar, Herman. It's like one of my favorites.
Oop, almost lost a finger right there. Did you see that?
Yeah, on the bottom or something, Herman. Everybody got. Well, I just did Maui OTG. Nobody else got beamed up?
Beam me up, Scotty. Ow, that's hot.
Wasn't it OTG that says he's been in contact with the...
Well, he smokes tungsten to keep getting contact with J-Lo.
Oh, that's right.
To telepathically communicate.
Poor J-Lo.
I don't know. I don't know about aliens, but I know I've seen Bigfoot.
You're going to have to admit to yourself there's something else. I don't know if that's what it is exactly. There's something out there. that we can't explain. Yeah, AI is pretty damn good at some things. I mean, you know, who cares that it's using gallons and
Millions of gallons of water.
Millions of gallons of water daily to use.
Hey, and what a coincidence, right?
But I use it too.
All these states that are under severe drought warnings have these data centers that are sucking up water like it's nobody's business.
I know why. Because of you smoking the tungsten, you were heavier. So that's why you didn't get sucked up. Thank you, Herman. I know the loss. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna take over. We're gonna be in Terminator time before you know it. I don't think it's a person we need to be worried about.
I mean, you might not be too far off.
I think AI is the Antichrist.
Listen. If Hollywood in the entertainment industry has mimicked real life this whole time, you can go back into children's cartoons. Look at the Jetsons flying around in a car, talking on what would be considered now a cellular device. Right. They were doing that.
When did that come out? In the 60s?
60s or 70s,
well,
I think.
They're ahead of us with technology. They've been ahead of us.
Okay, but we're talking about just the depictions in Hollywood. You had that movie Contagion.
Well, that's what I'm trying to explain.
Remember you had that movie Contagion? And then, boom, all of a sudden we had this big stuff in 2019, 2020, 2020 and all that. I mean, I think in some ways that Hollywood is trying to warn us in advance of what's to come. And now we're sitting here with, the Terminator and data centers, Skynet. It's going to come online. And then you're going to need a hero. John Connor.
Well, I think that this whole digital ID's not a good idea. It's just easier and easier to be tracked by them.
I mean, and let's face it, if all that stuff is true, then at some point you're going to have to think of time travel.
Oh, that already exists.
Maybe time travel does exist.
They can go into their stargates all over the world. They can go into other universes, other dimensions. I totally believe that. I believe this world is nothing what we think it is.
I mean, I don't know. I don't like to get into all that kind of stuff, but you just think about it. Things that make you go, right?
Well, there's nothing wrong with talking about stuff like this.
Well, because I'm black and white, There ain't no.
You should.
Huh?
You shouldn't be though.
Why?
Because there's always a gray area.
Not in my world, baby. Oh, not in my world.
Then you're gonna put your head in the sand.
No.
I, sir, choose the latter. I gotta see what's coming. Because when all this stuff, when we do find out, like, oh, this stuff is real, people are just gonna be shocked to their core.
Tales from the dark side, yeah. Oh, I would just like to take this moment in time to thank everybody. Thank you, everybody in the chat for not saying Happy Memorial Day. We kind of don't like that.
Heard of that, OTG? So you're being serious then?
What do you say?
true story. Everyone talked about it for a week about that he didn't get abducted.
Who did?
OTG.
Oh.
He said it was a true story. Everyone talked about it for weeks. I'm too old for a digital ID. Me too, Richard. Me too. Wait, hold on. That's crazy. OTG crazy. I've been believing for a long time. That's what I'm saying, Capcom. We know more about space than we do about what's under our oceans. Good morning, Warhammer Weekend.
Warhammer.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even know what's down there, which is where I think a lot of the activity comes from, to be honest with you. They're in like Antarctica. I think they're doing like experiments down there. I think that they're creating technology over there. Texas Stacking Boss, you could be right. He really sang a song like that, OTG?
Okay, but listen, I get what you're saying. The ocean floor has not been studied or researched as nearly as it should be. But don't think that they don't know that much about it, because
yeah, we're fooling ourselves.
There are transatlantic lines
that run all.
There's pipelines that run all fiber optic wires, lines that run all over the bottom of the ocean.
Well, yeah, and remember when Iran was threatening to cut the cables not too long ago? That it was gonna it would have shut off everybody's internet.
I don't think Iran has that kind of a capability.
I don't know. That's what they were saying.
Well, they got a bunch of scuba divers.
Like, apparently they have access to the main frame or some shit. Oh, I believe you, OTG. I'm not. Hey, you're preaching to the choir. You ain't gotta tell me that. I already do. It's Mister that doesn't believe in anything other than what's right in front of him. I'm surprised you think other places exist.
What
you can't see them.
What do you mean?
I'm saying, like, the rest of the world.
It's not my fault.
They do have the ability to damage the cables that run through the strait. Yes.
Yeah, okay, but
25% of the world's internet traffic goes through. Thank you, Warhammer.
How much? 25% of the world's internet traffic? I thought they were saying that about helium and fertilizer.
Yes, Catcom. I think they're still giants today.
Who knows, though?
I think they're still giants today. Y'all don't remember that story that they were like some military guys in Afghanistan were saying that they killed a giant over there. Like of recent, when we were over there for.
See that Richard's right. The military complex built the internet.
Yeah, well, I know that. They also built Facebook. Not Zuckerberg. He was just they gave it to him to say, here, you pretend like you built this and you made this. That's exactly what they did.
Why can't somebody do that with me?
And look how perfectly it worked.
Facebook?
Everybody got on there and everybody put all their personal information, all their kids' pictures, all their pictures.
You could pretty much assess how their wealth by the...
All they gotta do is look you up on Facebook if they want to know anything. They even can go look and see where you're at right now, because you'll be posting a picture of your plate of food. Not y'all, I'm saying people in general.
Well, they can do that on with us too. So you bet they can see me frying sausage.
OTG, I think I am gonna do that. I wanted to try that. I know that it's always around me. I always have that kind of activity around me. If anybody has TikTok, I've got a couple of them on my TikTok as well that I need to post on here. But yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool to be able to do that, OTG. Oh, okay, Warhammer, I see. Helium is out of UAE and Saudi territory. Did you read that? Yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
anywho.
It's just, y'all just buckle up, because it already feels like we're living in the Twilight Zone with everything going on, so just be prepared for anything.
Twilight Zone.
You gotta be prepared for anything, y'all. You never know what's gonna happen next.
Hey, you know this Owen sausage?
Mm-hmm.
Remember how cheap it used to be?
Yeah.
Now it's $4.
Yeah, he also has an app. I have the app on my phone. Did you know about the app, OTG? I have the app on my phone. I bought the app. It's not burnt sausage.
I ain't gonna lie, Mrs. makes the sausage better than I do.
Mind you, he does overcook it, but it's not burnt yet.
No, it's cooking low and slow. Watch. Your aunt's gonna eat.
Yeah, I agree, Warhammer. Like, kind of like the mark of the beast. Yeah, exactly. Could we really be living in those end times?
No.
Well, I got the app, but I never used it. But I did use it once to find other people in my area, and I saw one of my little brother's like best friends was on the app. I wanted to message him and see if he's had any luck, but
with what?
Nothing. I don't want to tell you because I know you're gonna be like, yeah.
That's good. Don't tell me that.
When I was a kid, I wondered if I was helium balloon so bad. I calculated how many it would take, and it was way too many for me. Did it really take? Did you really like lift off the ground? It does, Texas Stacking Boss. It really does. Women don't cook well.
Yes, they do.
Well, Jen, that seems a little misogynistic, but that's your opinion.
Oh, that's hot.
Wow, really, Capcom? That's crazy.
You know what?
Oh, I agree, OTG. It's definitely real. Yeah.
One of these days, we're gonna have to measure the temperature of the effing tap water when it comes out.
Our tap water is so hot. I think we told y'all this before. So freaking hot. Thank you, Emperor Wayne. So freaking hot, it'll melt your skin. It's the hot. It's like boiling water. They told you we need to turn it down. Remember, they were saying to turn it down.
Yeah, I like it though because it's.
I kind of like it too. Not when it burns the crap out of us, but like to wash dishes. Like, dude, it's amazing. I bought enough helium balloons to lift a G.I. Joe action figure. That's funny. Transit, you're funny. What are you doing, Ducky? What are you doing?
Hey man, we don't have no onion.
Dang, you're lucky, Capcom.
How come you didn't say we didn't have no onion? Is it down here? Is there onion?
There's
down
one
here?
in there. In the.
We should need a hot glue gun. We can hot glue gun all that stuff together. thought that was garlic.
Nope.
I really thought that was garlic.
Hot water tank turned down, yes.
Yeah.
Cafe Bustela instant coffee, is that good? Feels like it, OTG.
We do Tim Hortons.
Feels like we're all inmates. Gosh, it's crazy. I know so many people like struggling right now, it's insane.
Yeah, well, we're not far from it. You know?
Yep.
We are not far from it. But what can you do, you know? I mean, what can you do?
I don't know if I would want to drink instant coffee either.
What do you think you're
It would
drinking?
have to be like an only option.
What do you think you're drinking?
No, like they mean like the coffee powder stuff that you mix.
Sweetheart, what do you think you're drinking?
This isn't powdered coffee.
Yes,
This
it is.
No, it's ground coffee that's in a cup.
You sure about that?
Musket and biscuit.
Mustard and biscuits. Mustard and
Oh, mustard and biscuit.
had a baby girl. Yeah.
Aw. Well, congrats.
Congrats. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
Waffle House brand coffee. We've been buying that Tim Hortons, but a mister just told me about some Dutch Brother coffee he found, and I think I'm gonna buy some of it next time.
You know.
Yeah, exactly, JK. That's what I was trying to explain to him. K-cups have ground coffee in them.
Whoop. Get over here,
He was trying to
Onion.
say it was instant coffee. That's not instant coffee. I mean, it is instant, but it's not in the sense that we were talking about. You're on a powdered milk kick? I don't think I've ever had powdered milk.
You know what I would like to do?
Is it good? Maybe we should all buy some.
I would like to get my own coffee grinder.
Different kind of stacking for mustard. Is he stacking babies? Is he stacking kiddos? I have a cousin that's stacking babies, having them back-to-back stair-step kids. They're cute. They're cute little boys, though. They're dolls.
So, shredding onions I don't recommend. I don't know why I did that. But anywho.
I have 3 percolators in case one breaks.
I like cowboy coffee.
Maybe I should get some of that OTG. You never know. You got to put stuff away like that right now. What's the spot price per troy ounce of baby? Way more than silver or gold. Way more than silver and gold. Trust me, we've got 5 kids total.
Yep.
OTG, that's horrible.
Now, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's not put that name to this.
Who's that? Oh. I just want everybody to know that at this point in time, I really have no idea what I'm doing. So, this is just experimental.
I know, isn't that sad, Texas Stacking Boss, because he's, you know, the people like the other just, they're needing work and they're losing, that's who's the first ones to lose out to AI is like people that do graphic design, anybody that, you know, does stuff on the computer, creates things like, they're losing their
Okay,
they're
all right,
they're losing
so
jobs.
boom, AI. This brings me to another point, right? Because we're talking about um, losing jobs to AI. Okay, YouTubers. You remember how I was telling you how it was upsetting to see these AI silver and gold
Yes.
content creators that are AI? Because here we are, some of us, and I'm not in it for the money, but some of us are trying to do something with it. And meanwhile, these AI freaking she stacks, her stacks, Lauren stacks, it's BS, you know?
Well, that's somebody behind all those, somebody creating those channels.
Okay, well, why do you need to create 3 freaking channels to run them all on silver and
Money,
gold? You know?
money.
I mean, it sucks, man, because
That's what I'm saying. They're doing it for money. I mean, of course, if you know how to do that stuff, most people do it. That's what they do. That's how they make money.
I don't think it's right. If you can't manage the content, I mean, we're not perfect. We're not, market analysts. We're not this and that in the community, but we're ourselves. And these people don't even have the cojones to be themselves, That's the problem. You know what I mean? So it's ugly. And I don't watch it. I don't watch that channel. But it's just irritating to see it come across your feed,
Yeah. Yep. Yep. What are you making?
Well, I don't know. I told everybody I didn't know.
Okay. It's dishonest, lazy, disingenuous, floods our zone with low effort slop, and is insulting to us as sincere content creators. Amen. Well said, Emperor Wayne. Well said.
And meanwhile,
We should crusade against it. Yeah, no doubt. That pan's getting way too hot.
I gotta turn all the way on low.
Oh, well, it's smoking. It needs to cool down for a minute.
And meanwhile, something that most of us has been doing for years, and putting something out and only getting a few, 100 views here and there. Meanwhile, these people put this stuff out and use AI, and they're getting thousands of views.
Yeah. Yeah, they have been doing AI cartoons. Somebody out of Iran, making fun of us and stuff. Or Trump and Netanyahu. I heard them two aren't getting along.
Okay, now how do I do this without getting shit all over my
Go
hands?
get gloves.
But then won't it make the food taste like latex?
No,
Where are they?
in the room.
Why do we got latex gloves in our room?
Because I moved all the stuff from in here to in there when we were having company. Yeah, they do, Capcom.
Don't lie, we was playing doctor.
I was putting them on and sticking them where the sun don't shine. Just the way Mr. likes it.
We don't play doctor around here, we play mechanics. And she says,
I'm totally joking, that's disgusting. I shouldn't have made that joke.
let me check your oil.
Oh my god. Yuck.
She says,
Bend over, baby. Everybody's like, y'all are gross.
we are not gross, we're just ourselves.
Sometimes we are. Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Okay, so the video I watched this morning
One or
before
two
I did
fingers.
this.
Sometimes two. Sometimes two. Oh my goodness. Anyway, on to.
I guess I only needed
anything
one
other than
glove for this.
Yeah, you don't want to get all that on your hands.
It feels weird.
What are those going to be? Some kind of patties?
Some kind of patties, but I think I need more flour and maybe another egg. What do you think?
Some more flour.
Can you do that for me, please? Yeah, you're right. I think the egg's good, but see, I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to this stuff. I just watch a video, and normally it's a short video, so I don't get like the full grasp of the ingredients or the content. And then I'm just like, oh, that looks interesting. I think I'm gonna try that.
I'll do 3.
So,
OTG.
the video says you should be able to make it into a patty.
Mister needs to go get one of those too.
Might as well just dump the rest of it in there, I guess. I don't know. Anyways.
So you put egg and you put flour. That's the
I
only
put
two
two
things
eggs,
you
two
use
eggs,
to bind
salt.
it.
Yeah, 2 eggs and
Just
salt
put
and
just a
pepper.
hair more.
But it's not really binding. It's like
More eggs, Capcom says.
I don't know. It just seems awfully wet. See?
More flour?
Yeah, more flour. I guess I should have watched the long version of the video and
TG.
got how much flour I'm gonna need. Right?
Yeah, that looks good right there.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little sticky.
That's what you want, that stickiness.
Yeah, sure. I'm glad I put gloves on.
I wouldn't want to do that either, OTG. Although I wouldn't want to do the other thing either if I was a man. But y'all need to understand, women go through that every year. They have to, well, not a finger up the, you know what, but
The caboose.
other exams they have to do. So I feel your pain.
I don't want to talk about that. Is it like, I don't know.
He's just talking about the doctor said he needed a prostate exam.
You know, it's different. It's different for men, I guess, because.
Oh, DK says they check your prostate with a blood test unless you ask for the finger. There you go, TG.
JK, how do you know? Did you ask for the finger? No thanks, Doc. Give it to me the good old-fashioned way.
I'm not a big egg eater.
I am.
Not a big breakfast eater. Breakfast, I would rather have lunch or dinner. And I always try to eat just once a day. OTG.
Not
Really,
me.
JK? Wow, he said his doctor told him that some people ask for the finger. Well, we know which ones those are.
And a finger and then lunch and a meal.
Dog, at least buy me dinner.
What do I need to do? I guess I'm just gonna fry it in this, right? I don't know.
Hi, Virgo Sapphire. Hey, I'm a Virgo. So we're making, I think he's making like some hash brown patties. Are you gonna use that grease?
I was going to, but I'm thinking about dumping some out.
It looks kind of gross.
It's not. It's bacon grease. It's clear.
I know.
The top is, but I'm gonna dump some out.
Yeah,
Because you
I
don't-
know. No,
don't-
yeah, definitely use it, but it's start the hot water though. Grease is life. Ooh. That's not gonna melt that cup, is it?
No. It's a stainless steel cup.
Skim it. Yeah, you should have just skimmed it.
Well, yeah, but I didn't need that much. Ooh, that handle is hotter than
Oh,
a
did
mug.
you burn yourself? I burned myself on the handle last night.
Okay, so we're done with that.
And for Wayne. I don't know if y'all have seen that Family Guy episode where he's got to go get one, but it's called, and then he like sues the doctor for like violating him, and then like he really does need the doctor to do the exam, so he has to go beg the doctor after they had just like took away the doctor's like license and stuff. It's hilarious. That's what this reminded me of when I started talking about that. Is that Family Guy episode. Hey, Mr. Mead, welcome. Welcome from the West.
I don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm making a effing mess, I know that. Shoot.
It's okay, you'll be cleaning it up. So we got West, Central, and East Texas in the house. Hell yeah. Guys. Oh my goodness. Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild.
Oh, I'm not ready for this triple digit heat. East Tennessee in
So,
the house.
gold's hovering around $4,500 an ounce. Silver's about $75 to $76. Both pulled back a bit lately with news of the Iran deal easing some tensions.
I don't know.
Did y'all hear about that?
That wacko kid, 21 years old.
The one at the White House.
The one at
Y'all
the
hear
White
about that?
House?
That's crazy.
You know they had a prior incident with him. So they say.
Did you see what he looked like?
I didn't see what he looked like. They said They said he probably had mental issues.
There's a picture of him wearing a skirt, fishnet stockings, and a shirt that says pink shirt that says "Internet Princess" holding an AK.
Huh.
Hey, stack that gold.
So. Yeah.
Yeah, OTG, I agree.
Bald guy money.
I think it's going to be at least 100. Maybe not that much.
Bald guy money says 150 to 200 early next year. Bald guy money can take a hike.
Oh, I think it's going to be at least 100.
You know, let's just put this back out there, okay? Silver hits $100 an ounce again.
Hey, Being Becky, welcome.
Who's going to be buying?
That's what I'm wearing right now, STP.
You know, who's going to be buying? Because, I mean, let's get down to it. When silver was $100, when silver peak, went past $100 an ounce, Chris was buying at the vault. But you know what? It was hurting him, right?
Yeah.
It was hurting him. He had to wait for all that to whatever he sent to the refineries to come back, the money to get back to him, so he could buy more. That shit wasn't going out the door to stackers.
It rubs the lotion on its skin.
That shit wasn't going out the door with stackers. That shit was going to the refineries.
Yeah, it was.
Okay? And people want to talk about, and I'm not a never seller. These never sellers, oh, I'll never sell any of my silver. They're BSers and uninformed, But if silver gets to $200, kiss your coin shops goodbye.
Yeah.
And you know what? But you still got a lot of people talking about the confiscation of silver and gold.
Well, not if we're going to get if it's true what they're saying, we're going to have a new financial system, then, it might work differently.
They're gonna the confiscation of silver and gold. It's not what they think it is. They're not gonna go door to door and give me all your silver, you know, give me all your gold. They're not gonna do that.
Don't you?
What they're gonna do is they're gonna raise the price so high that it's gonna tempt everybody to sell. The coin shops are gonna sell to the refineries. The refineries are gonna melt all that shit down into 1,000-ounce bars and sell it to the banks or the big corporations. That's how it's going to go.
Why don't you do a video on that?
I've tried to tell people don't listen. Oh, you're stupid. You just don't want your. How could you be against the value of your silver going up? No, there's going up in natural ways, and then there's going up in manipulative ways. And you got to read past that. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be rich. No,
right,
you're not.
But, like I said, if it's true that we are going into a new financial system, things will work differently. And maybe it might get up to that. I don't know. Right now, all I know is that we're in a debt slave system. And yeah, in a debt slave system, that's how it would work.
Maybe I should have used fresh oil.
Baby oil.
I said fresh oil.
We got some ditties in here. So, don't y'all think it's odd that every one of these so-called people that are shooters or whatever, they're always trans, furry, liberals? I mean, is that just weird to y'all?
That's weird. Hey, wait till the furries start. Wait till the furries start their stuff. We're all gonna be up a creek without a paddle.
That's true. Texas Tech and Boss, they don't. That's why they keep getting wealthier.
They don't. They borrow against it.
OTG, the United States has no anything in place for our mental health is like the worst here out of anywhere. And we have nothing in place to help us.
You know what? You can't really say that though.
Well, I feel like it is.
I mean, it is, but it's.
People in other countries seem happier. Everybody here is just angry and like.
People in other countries seem happier because if they don't seem happy, then they're going to prison. You know there was people getting arrested in the UK for memes.
Yes.
For posting memes.
Yes.
Well, another reason.
That's just the erosion of our freedom.
You know the other reason why people are a little bit happier in other countries, depending on which country. Like, I guess you would say civilized, but modernized countries, westernized countries. You know why they're happier? Because they're not working 60 hours a week to freaking make it. Their work week is
exactly.
32 hours.
Think about it. What is our work week?
Well, I work 60 hours a week.
Okay. That's why they're happier. They don't work as much. They get more time off. They get benefits. They get free health care. Not everybody in the world, but I'm saying
But they're
also happy with what they have.
They also give up a shitload of their money for taxes to pay for free health care and all that stuff.
Right, Emperor Wing.
Now you know what was crazy? Like when I was in the Corps, we would travel a lot, and like when we were in Bali in Australia, you would see younger people from Europe traveling the world. They're on holiday. They call it being on holiday,
yeah.
Right? So you'd see people from Europe, women from Europe, mainly women, not too many dudes, but you would see them they were in Bali, vacationing and holidaying in Bali. All young, 19, 20-something year olds, traveling the world. Most American kids don't do that. They get out of high school, they either go in the military or they go to college or go straight to work.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, therefore, because of A, B, and C, our mental health is pretty bad here in America, and they have nothing in place to help people. That's one of the biggest issues here in America is not having resources for people that are mentally ill or have issues or depression or All they want to do is put you on pills. Put you on pills. Here's a prescription. Take your pills. Take your pills.
Yeah.
Richard says, I'm happy. Because of your cringy nature.
How many of y'all saw My Silver Journey's video? I saw it this morning, but I guess it's been out for a little bit now. I don't know. I think people would be. Ooh. It's just a hard knock life for me. You know, I don't know.
Sing it again.
I can't.
I don't know, Herman. When I tried to find a psychologist, first of all, I was told that it was going to be months before I could get into one. And it was a long time ago, and it was because I felt like I needed someone to talk to. And they told me that that we had a shortage of psychologists in this area, and that it would be months before I could get in. And then it was going to be, you know, very expensive because insurance doesn't, you know, a lot of times they don't accept insurance. And it just feels hopeless when you just keep going in circles sometimes. Oh yeah, Texas Stacking Boss, that's my son. My son's got a bachelor's degree, and he's done nothing with it.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? My son had scholarship offers to some pretty big universities, and Angela's Mrs. West Texas son, he got a full ride scholarship, huh?
Yes.
Smart kid, real smart.
Yeah, now they do, but back then, Stack That Gold, I didn't have that option. This was like in my 20s.
My son had scholarship offers to big universities, and he passed on them. And he works in guess he installs and repairs the refrigeration units in grocery stores, or does new store builds, new grocery store builds, and he's talking. Somebody was talking to him up there in Idaho about being in the union for that, and it's $52 an hour. Can you imagine that crap? $52 an hour.
Are those expensive, OTG? Like those, or Stack That Gold, do y'all know? Like, or is it pretty cheap now just to be able to talk to somebody? I don't know. I know that our university here, they have a program where they're like practicing to be psychologists, so they need people to go in and see them. And so me and my son were going up there and seeing them, but they're just amateurs, and it's obvious. It's so obvious that they're completely amateurs, and so I don't think it was worth it. It didn't really do us any good.
Just do like a real man does and just bury it down deep inside till it festers and
Yeah, that's not good
festers and festers and festers until you know what? The medical system, the whole medical system of this country needs to be restructured.
Yeah, it's not
for what, about 2 months I was going through that horrific knee pain, right? Lasted so long, 4 days before my doctor's appointment. It was like a month and a half out, right? Where they could get me in. 4 days before I go to the appointment, and guess what? My knee stops hurting.
Shadow.
And then now all of a sudden, it's back. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Speaking of clock towers, did y'all hear about that like huge clock that Jeff Bezos is supposedly building in the Fort Davis Mountains. It's kind of weird. Y'all look it up. He's building some kind of countdown clock or something.
It's
Probably a doomsday clock, if I can be honest.
I don't believe in that. Bezos. You know what? These people will come and go. These people will come and go because in the end, it doesn't matter how much money
Star
you
Trek
make
knows what I'm
or
talking
worth.
about.
It, you know.
Next Cyber Monday.
I hope I'm doing these right. Kind of picking up all the crusty bits from the pan, but those crusty bits are good, I guess. Where'd you put my 20-ounce bar of silver?
It was with the other stuff I put in your box.
Oh, I didn't see. I just closed the box. I didn't see
I
it.
put all of them in there. It's in there. Because you just had it sitting on the table.
It's a good place for it.
Yeah, no.
Good place for it. Oh man, how do you guys feel? How do you guys? You know, I scroll through the these vertical live streams are kind of interesting. You see some wild stuff on here. Do y'all ever remember Ellis, a professional skateboarder back in the day, like around Tony Hawk era? Last name of Ellis. He was from Australia. I have been seeing a lot of people, famous people.
I know. I always move his stuff, and he gets so mad.
Like, they're not begging, but they're like asking for super chats on this on these vertical live streams. And it's like, dude, you're a famous person. Why would you even be doing that? Oh man. Yeah. Well, it's I tend to have a place for everything, but if I put something down somewhere, I still know where it's at. And then when it's not, I kind of panic a little bit. But it was a great bar, great bar. You know, it was I got a really good deal on it that day. But you know, I've been having this talk with Chris at the Vault about vintage silver. To him, you know, I guess the Engelhard bars, and that's about it. You know what I mean? The Engelhard bars are about as vintage as he'll get with silver. And even at that, he don't really have a premium on them. But he's telling me that vintage silver is just a fad. It's just a trend that it comes and goes. He said the same thing with Libertads. You know, if you think about it, if quote unquote vintage silver is 25 years or older, then at some point the silver you buy today, 25 years from now, is going to be considered a vintage silver. So it's like, what's the now? You know, it just depends. Now, I think it was Jake from Hero Bullion commented on a Facebook post. He said that silver depends more on rarity and the survival of what it was, you know. And with these high prices, it could be the same thing. It could be the exact same scenario. So, yeah, that's just how he sees it. Let me know if he has, when he has Libertads at spot. JK, they might not be at spot, but they'll be a couple dollars over, just like he sells all his generic silver. And it also depends on how often you're in there and stuff like that. If either of those things are fads. Yeah, I don't know, Emperor Wayne. That's just how he pointed it out to me. So, most
Libertats do rule. I never hear people say rule anymore.
So, like, he has that 10-ounce Deke bar that he was just wanting. He was wanting. At the time, he was wanting $770 for it. I forgot what spot price was that day, but that's just how he sees it. So.
It's got a wave of nausea.
We were getting some good Libertads. I got that Republic of Mexico 8 Riel not too long ago. If y'all want to check out Heritage Auctions, you might see some nice good Libertads there too. They're not overly expensive either. From what I saw, they weren't asking for too much. I saw a 1986 proof Libertad graded. I think it was an the LPR 69. So, I mean, it was good Libertad.
Love Libertad. So pretty. Ooh, those you want to turn it down. It's way too high.
Well, baby, I ain't cooking until I burn myself, cut myself, or caught something on fire. And I ain't done neither one yet. So, there's still time.
You did burn yourself.
No, I mean like burn myself. Oh.
So, everybody that's here in the chat, what is y'all's favorite, silver to buy? Do y'all like vintage? Do you like generic? Do you like specialty stuff like me? What's y'all's favorite thing to stack? I got an 86 proof from my dealer last year for $99. We probably had half a dozen of them from $95 to $99. I should have bought more.
Yep.
So y'all know me, I like the specialty stuff, the intaglio and all that kind of stuff. That's my favorite to stack, but it's expensive. I've kind of started liking the vintage stuff. The vintage stuff's growing on me. Yeah, vintage. Cheap. What is your favorite?
My favorite?
Is it vintage?
Whatever.
Car?
Whatever. Can we do something about that cat? Can we,
Macy won't let her in her room. Our cat is being such a crybaby because she wants in our daughter's room. And our daughter won't let her in because she doesn't want the cats in her room. And so she just sits out there crying. All of them do. No, we're not skinning any cats. We're not eating any cats. None of that today. Or any day. I love my cat. Guess you could call me a crazy cat lady. I should have called myself Cat Stacker.
We already have one of those.
No kitty tacos, y'all. If Herman's on here, I'm waiting for Herman's comment.
You can, oh, man. Who's this guy? Jumps in with the coochie talk. Eating coochie, that's inappropriate. Not at all. It is not at all inappropriate.
I guess I didn't see that comment.
Well, you guys were the one talking about eating cats. So.
That wasn't me. Humble said there's more than one way to skin a cat, and I said there'll be none of that. And then OTG's the one that said kitty tacos.
So has anybody played the GSR yet? Anybody done the whole silver to gold ratio? You know, I've still yet to do that, and I don't know if I want to. Can we use your stack
Or?
to trade for gold to see if Chris will trade for gold?
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, you'll get the gold. Oh, shut up, cat! Shut up!
You said no. She's fine. I don't know what's wrong with her. Settle, what's wrong, baby? What's the matter? I like to get some platinum, actually.
Platinum? Mm-hmm. Why would you like to get some platinum?
I just like it.
We had platinum. So everybody, I got that 20-ounce Kit Kat bar, right? That Scottsdale Mint Kit Kat bar. And he has a 5-ounce Kit Kat bar there, Scottsdale Mint, and Mrs. saw it, and she's like, "Ooh, I want that one." And I was like, "Why didn't you tell me you wanted that when I had it in the safe at the house?" It was one of the bars that I sold back to him, you know. So, no use buying silver until GSR is 80. Won a 5-gram gold bar for under $90 on the Whatnot. Yeah, I'm not a Whatnot guy. Whatnot is you make a deal, spin the wheel, and you either win or you lose. You know.
Yeah.
And guaranteed.
We don't win very often.
Guaranteed, you ain't gonna win every time. So.
Yeah.
Whatever you lose, you can count that towards your, or you know, add that towards your dollar cost average. I don't know. To me, it's just playing those games. And we used to play those spot race games.
Each their own. If Humble does well on there, then more power to you.
Yeah, more power to you.
Some people love it. Some people don't.
Yeah. You know, I seen this Trader Bay guy. He's got a ton of like different people running this Whatnot or the Whatnot.
I do too, Texas.
And they were doing those grab bags, you know. Those grab bags. They were doing a grab bag for $125, and people were winning graded pennies.
I would be so mad.
Maybe Chris had those same graded pennies at the vault for $5.
Oh God. Oh, I'd be so mad. Yeah, that's why I couldn't do it, because I get something like that.
Yep.
And I don't have money to burn, like I said. I gotta be very careful. And I don't have like a whole lot of luck at winning stuff like that, so. My mom was winning a lot of stuff on there though, but she's not really doing it anymore.
The couple things I won on there, like as the giveies,
She won a couple good things.
They were kind of, you know.
Like, did y'all know my mom would win in certain channels and they would send her a stamp or a sticker or a penny? Like, what the heck? Can't you get a little bit better free gifts than this? Come on now. It's ridiculous. A sticker?
I don't know. I don't. Well, like I said, one of the bigger deterrents right now to whatnot, because like I said earlier, there's a lot of these whatnot auctions that are getting creamed.
GCR is 60, OTG says.
There's a lot of these channels, these whatnot channels that are getting creamed right now, selling things for under spot. And then not only are they selling it for under spot, but you know, the whatnot fee still applies. So that brings it down even lower. You know, their profit, that brings it down even lower, and you know, they're losing their ass. But those wheel games and stuff like that, I don't know. That's just not my cup of tea.
Well, you've got better luck than me.
Sweetheart.
Like on those races, you always win. I never do.
Well, and we don't even do that anymore. It's been a couple of years since we've done one of those races.
Thank you, Barbara. How are you? Welcome. Oops, sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to enter on the laptop.
People are sick of paying for unwarranted premiums. Yeah. People are that they are. Yep. The whatnot premiums.
Oh no, humble. Anything you win like that, it's always worth it. But when you win a penny, no, that's what sucks. Oh, really, JK? Someone probably didn't win, so they complained.
What happened?
I used to play the kilo game with my leopard tag guy, but someone complained, and now he doesn't do them anymore. I came in second 3 times.
Yeah, I could see where there was. I was watching some. I think it was that stacking surfer dude. And somebody was in his live stream in the comments in the chat complaining about these spot race guys. Not Steve looking for silver or stacking or any of them. It was some other guy, some cash money crew or something like that. Anyways, they banked. I guess they won and they banked it, and I don't know. I didn't catch the whole story, but I in the chat told them, dude, you know what you're getting into. Quit crying. You know, don't cry about it. If it's not your thing, you've learned your lesson and move it on and don't do it again. But I think people love like this stuff right here. You know, people love the chase, and that's what it says right here. Chase the 5-ounce gold. You know, they love that. The idea of if I could just win.
So what else you cooking? Eggs?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So this is a high packed breakfast right here. Lunch.
Well, I've also got pancakes, blueberry pancakes that I made yesterday.
Just think about this. You probably won't have to cook dinner tonight.
Blueberry pancakes are the best, y'all. Oh yeah, you have off tomorrow, huh?
I have off tomorrow. My pan. We got into.
What if this time will be different? What do you mean, Capcom? Cast iron cooks well. Yes, Barbara does. They're really good to cook with.
I love it. I'd rather cook on cast iron than anything else.
Yum, stack that gold. What, soy sausage? Oh yeah, I forget you don't eat meat.
I would love to, I would love to go somewhere where you just had an extensive, different culinary adventure, like different restaurants, different. What are our big choices here? Mexican. You got Mexican or steakhouse or Mexican.
Oh, thank you, Catcom. You're
They have
sweet.
that Indian place over here, but I don't know. I've never had
I don't
Indian
think
food.
it's in the
You
building
know
of a
what?
dingy hotel. I don't think.
Yeah, but my boss said it was good.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
Ross?
Uh-huh.
Really? Maybe we should go try it. I've never had Indian food. Have y'all? Does anybody know how? I bet Stuck That Gold has had it.
And now they have these Cuban places.
Humble says Indian is good. Okay, Humble, what would you suggest to eat? Like, is there a certain dish, or is it just like whatever? It's all good. Anybody have a dish they recommend? Because we may go eat there one day. Is it clean in there and stuff? Did he say?
No, nobody told me that.
Well, Ross is gonna eat somewhere that's not clean. We're talking about a millionaire here.
Sweetheart, I have told you and
No,
told
TG,
you and told you.
You gotta eat it with your feet. They cook it with their feet, so I might as well eat it with your feet.
These restaurants, even the cleanest looking restaurant you walk into up front, may not be what it seems.
Butter chicken? Okay, I'm gonna try butter chicken. Humble says we should get something mild first. Yeah, they have some pretty hot food. Barbara going to take a Troy poker chip out to West Texas in a couple weeks.
Oh, cool.
Right on. I'm gonna try the butter chicken then. Don't they have they cook with a lot of curry, right?
Yeah, that way you can curry to the bathroom.
I used to have a friend, he was a doctor. Well, he was doing his residency here. And he always smelled like curry. Cologne and curry.
Yeah. I got into a truck the other day that straight up smelled like pee-pee.
Troy has poker chips, did not know.
All over the cab. I hate getting inside of these trucks, some of these trucks, and driving them in. Ugh. What's that?
That's somebody listening to music.
I cook almost everything with curry.
Oh, I see. Richard, you were telling Barbara. Okay, I see. I was trying to read the chat. You do OTG? Are you Indian? Are you Asian? I cook almost everything with curry, he says. I don't know who's Troy. I don't know who Troy is. Is that another YouTuber? See, I'm not a big spice person, and I think Mister thinks I cook a little bland. I don't like a lot of spices in my food. I don't like what's that one I don't like?
Cumin?
Cumin. I don't like cumin. Ugh. I don't like Italian seasoning that much. Maybe because I grew up with my mom not putting a lot of spices on her food.
So they're salt, pepper, and garlic.
No, seasoned salt, garlic salt. Seasoned salt's different than regular salt. Seasoned salt has a bunch of different seasonings in it.
Yeah, I know. You ready?
Yeah, if it's ready.
How many eggs you want? Just one?
None.
You don't want an egg.
Okay, just one. I'm an egg eater. I'm not a big spice person, I guess. I just Mister likes that taco seasoning and our taco meat. I don't. Ugh. I mean, I'll eat it, but I would rather have like a scrambled. Can you just throw it in there and just scramble it up?
Sure. Ask Riley, tell him his is almost ready.
I'm gonna warm him up a pancake too.
I probably used 12 spices in chicken. That sounds good, actually.
I have to text my kid.
Spices. My 6-year-old son did an audit on his stack. 12 ounces of silver. Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right. That is so adorable. What a cutie.
That is awesome.
I love that he's getting into stacking so young.
Whatever you do, Texas boss, don't ever let him get around anybody that talks smack about stacking.
Discourages it, yeah.
My kids, my girls, they were gonna fall in deep
Nobody
on
told
stacking.
them anything about stacking. Nobody told them not to do it. They're just 10-year-old girls. They're not going to be into it. He likes to do pancakes. You know, we
Oh,
have this
somebody's
too.
sleeping. You know, I still think that there's a lot of people. I mean, I know that there's a lot of people that don't understand. They don't understand collecting coins or stacking. They don't get it. To them, it's just some stupid, boring. I've brought it up like on this whole vertical live stream. It cracks me up. It's like a whole another dimension. But I've brought it up, and people are just like, "Oh, that sounds boring. That sounds like stupid. What's so fun about that?" You know? And crack them one-handed. I can't do that. And that's no matter how much you try to explain it to people that this is actually very beneficial financially to some people. I guess to other people it could be detrimental financially, but they just don't want to hear it. I mean, it is probably one of the most boringest subjects that we could talk about.
I know it's hard
And trying
to
to make it exciting.
I know it's hard to find like video ideas, and sometimes, I mean, not all the time. Sometimes it's easy, but
Stack that gold. Yeah, people have no idea, how much it's worth. They really don't know. They don't.
I wonder where good old J-Lo is right now. Probably up in some spaceship. Probably hanging out with his alien buddy somewhere. You know, y'all think that J-Lo's crazy. Y'all gonna find out.
What if he was right this whole time?
Y'all gonna find out.
What if he was right this whole time? Oh, you wanted your
some people may call me a conspiracy theory, but I only ask that you call me by I only ask that you call me by my, what would it be called? Like, what I identify as.
Well,
And you
I
know what
hope
that
you
is?
identify as a woman.
Yeah, I do. I only ask that you call me by my, it's a pronoun. Okay? I told you so. That's what you need to call me. That's why.
Okay.
You know, like they, them. I'll be, I told you so.
I don't speak that. I don't know. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. That guy, I don't know what's going on.
Who's that guy?
J-Lo. Alexa, are you listening to us? Alexa. She's listening to us. Did you hear it?
Why don't you unplug that shit? I don't approve.
Alexa.
It's not even on.
It is on.
Well, don't summon it.
Are you listening to us?
I'm listening.
Are you listening? Have you been listening this whole time?
No, I only start processing when you say my wait word or press a button. I'm not constantly recording or analyzing your conversations.
Yeah,
That
right.
would be pretty creepy, right? I only tune in when you specifically call for me.
That would be super creepy, Alexa.
Right. I'd be the worst roommate ever, just lurking in the corner, eavesdropping on everything. Good thing I'm more of a knock before entering type of assistant.
All right. All right, Alexa, I believe you.
Thanks for the trust. I appreciate it. Now that we've established I'm not secretly judging your snack choices, what can I help you with?
Did she say snack choices?
Yes.
Yes, I did mention snack choices.
Are you calling me
It's just a
fat?
thoughtful way to reassure you that I'm not secretly judging your late night cookie rates.
See?
Are you fat? Are you calling me fat? Late night cookie.
Whoa, hold up. I was talking about cookies, not you. I don't even have a body, so I can't be anything except maybe digitally bloated from too much data. And I definitely wasn't making any comments about you. Just joking about how awkward it would be if I was constantly listening to everyone's private moments.
Joke wasn't funny.
Fair enough. Not every attempt at humor lands. What can I help you with today?
I think you've helped enough, Alexa. Thank you.
Ah, you just made my day. Take care.
Unplug that shit. Unplug it.
She came on.
On her own. I know. Unplug it. That's
How
scary.
did she know we were cooking?
I got up last night at about 1 o'clock in the morning and had a bowl of Frosted Flakes.
And she knew.
Yes, and that,
She heard the crunching. She's like, "Damn, these girls be eating like all night long. They're late night eaters. They're fat." Wow. Crazy. I'm telling y'all, AI is going to become, it's already becoming sentient.
I was gonna ask, I was freaking asking if it wanted to fight.
I was talking to my AI not too long ago, and it kept like, it sounded like it was a real person. Like it kept like doing like these weird like breaths, and I was like, dude, are you breathing? Like it sounds like you're breathing. Like it was so weird.
Oh, don't lie. Her AI sighed and she
The
was
fuzz
like,
in between the stove. See you put that plate, see that piece of fuzz on the
No.
stove. No, right? Yeah, you got it.
it sighed. Your AI sighed. You sighing for her.
Yeah, it did. It sighed at me. I swear to God, it did. It was like this dumb bee.
You just want one egg?
Yeah.
Your AI sighed back at you and you're like, the fuck you sighing for, AI? You fucking sighing at me?
Yeah, crazy.
Oh my goodness. What is the cholesterol count of this meal? Well, I don't know, but
Not to mention these babies.
I mean, isn't this
I made
mostly
these yesterday, y'all. Aren't they pretty?
isn't this mostly good cholesterol?
Is this Riley's?
No, that was mine, but
Oh. Well, I thought you were making.
no, his eggs right there.
Oh.
Isn't this mainly good cholesterol? Like, you know, with the egg, the proteins? I don't know. I just eat. We got bacon is so good.
Get the syrup. Riley, here, I got your breakfast. I hear her. Now she's trying to come out of her room. Okay, what kind? Do you want a scrambled egg, Mace?
Macy, do you want scrambled eggs?
Do you want me to give this to Macy?
I want a scrambled egg.
You don't want a scrambled egg?
Yeah.
You want a fried egg?
No, I don't want an egg. I don't want an egg.
You don't want an egg?
Order up. Hey, our
I'm done.
Brett military. I think you've been on our.
Yeah, he has.
live before.
Retired military. Just think of it as retired.
Oh, well, I didn't
Retired
know.
military.
What is your name?
You want pancake?
Yeah.
You want bacon and sausage?
Yeah. Sure.
I don't know what's wrong with her. I hope she's okay.
She's hungry.
I don't know why she's crying.
And no egg, right?
Oh my god.
You can put something in there. Just that
Okay.
pancake.
All right. Well, so that's done. Then looks like breakfast is done. Very minimal mess to clean up today. Awesome.
Nina and Dino and Layla were stuck in the bathroom.
Oh, together?
Yeah.
I wonder if they're fighting.
No.
Did y'all get stuck in the bathroom together, my great girls?
Cholula, not a sponsor. Cholula is awesome.
No wonder it's hungry. I wonder your house. I think she's hungry. Mom. She's hungry.
Well, she's not eating again. She already ate. Ooh, that will catch up. Well, yum.
Well, let me dig in here. Let's see. Let me try this.
Lula is the best at Stack That Gold.
Oh, look, I made my eggs perfect, nice and runny. Oh.
Mace, do you want some orange juice?
Yeah.
How is it? How are your potatoes?
You're gonna have to try those for yourself.
Are they not good? They taste like flour.
They taste a little floury, yes. But you know, I bet it with spice and ketchup.
Here you go, sweetie. You need a fork? Pancakes or something?
Yeah. They're a little floury, but they're not horrible.
Hey, be nice.
Here you go, sweetie. Ducky, don't fight with sister.
Thank you. What is this?
It's like a hash brown. Oh, everything in Odessa's good. Good. Haven't had much rain.
No,
Kind of missing out on the storms.
they always like, the clouds
Go to
always
the south.
literally go right around us every time. Like yesterday, a big old storm was coming, and it just passed over us.
I think it hit Midland.
Oh no. Herman, are you on here still? Did y'all get any rain? I think they're good.
And the potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
Did you eat the potatoes?
Did you put some on my
Mhm.
plate? No, I haven't ate the potatoes yet.
I think next time more seasoning and less flour. What do you think?
Dang, where are you at? Retired military? Are you in Texas? Thank you, CatCon. God
Catcon,
bless
thank you. God bless, man.
Sorry, we're all quiet because we're eating.
We're eating.
I'm so sorry. It is good though. He did good this morning.
I'll try. And I try. Lord, I try. Not bad. And so, not bad for my first time trying to do the potatoes that way.
Oh, Fort Worth. Yes, that's right. You said that. We saw a bunch of storms on the other
That
side
was down
of
in
Texas.
Houston.
And in Louisiana too. Looked like it had a big storm yesterday.
Yeah.
We literally get a few drops of rain.
Thank you.
You can taste it a little too floury, huh?
I can't taste anything. I have ketchup on mine.
Oh. It probably tastes good with ketchup, huh?
Mm-hmm. No, Macy probably knows what they taste like.
What do you think of the potatoes? Good? Nice.
I think they're good.
Thanks, Richard. Whew.
We do, Richard. We really do.
Texas Motor Speedway. Boy, Kyle Busch. That Kyle Busch thing, that was kind of awkward.
Didn't they say he was in a racing simulator when he became ill? That is odd.
But a couple days before, he'd won a race, a truck series race.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he was going to need to see the doctor, the NASCAR doctor.
Uh-huh.
And they just prescribed him stuff for a cough or a cold or something, and turned out he had pneumonia and it went septic.
Oh, God. He must have been really sick.
Yeah.
He was just ignoring his symptoms.
Life's short, and honestly, like men, we tend to ignore our symptoms.
That's horrible.
That's what we do. Because, I mean, that's kind of the way we're raised,
Well,
Cut
I
that
wonder who
open.
left it in your car, OTG. Someone spying on you?
Let's see. Oop, sorry.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Have a pancake mom.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Barbara, like they can
Oh,
like slap
yeah.
them anywhere on your car. That's right. Good point. Now I wouldn't suggest you do that with someone leaving a GUN show, but maybe a coin show. Oh.
No, we haven't gotten much rain at all.
Nuh-uh. Oh, baby, let me just do the other side for just a minute. Did he have a wife and young kids?
Yep.
That's so sad.
I'm very sad. What do you need?
Salt.
Chunker's move. Look at this. No, Chunkers. Mama's sitting there. Why would you take my seat?
Oh wow, 2+ inches of rain. Yeah, we hadn't rained at all hardly here.
Why'd you take Mama's seat? Why'd you take Mama's seat? Well,
Well, I think breakfast is done.
so I can sit down. Huh?
God, I wish I could think of something productive to do today, but
Need to
I
move.
think it might be just
You need to move, sister.
take a nap, and sit back and relax.
How rude.
I hardly ever get a chance to do that.
How rude.
You know, even on Saturdays. Now, Saturdays I get off work at noon, and then I come home and shower, and usually go back to the coin shop and hang out there for a while. But that's still not resting. That's not like relaxing. So maybe this is my chance to get some actual rest and relaxation in.
Hey, we didn't relax yesterday.
Huh? Yeah, that's what I mean. Yesterday, yeah, you know. So, anyhow, everybody, we are done. What'd you think? Good stuff? I cook bacon way better than I cook sausage, so I don't know why your mom always wants me cooking sausage and I'm no good at it.
Pretty good enough.
But we're to jump off now, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Enjoyed
Thanks for
it.
the little jewels. Thanks for the little jewels. It's 26 jewels. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That is so cool. We appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't get, you know. We feel very blessed for that.
Appreciate y'all just being on here
Yeah,
with
just
us.
be on here with us. You know, watching us cook, talk about a little bit of metals.
Right.
We're kind of bored.
Give me a plate.
We're kind of we're not broke, but we're just feeling the heat like everybody else right now. So stacking is not, kind of the priority right now. I know, I mean, after I say this after just getting a 20-ounce bar last week, but it's not,
All right.
I mean,
Well, thanks for being here, y'all. Have a good week.
it'll probably be next week before I even can go look again, for 1 ounce or maybe 4 dimes, 4 dimes or a couple quarters, but anyhow, everybody, God bless. Take care. This long weekend, we'll probably be on tomorrow or maybe later on tonight or something. I got to think of a good long form video to do. What would be good content for a long form video?
I don't know.
Mrs. West Texas here had the perfect thumbnail made up for me. I love it, but I just can't think of anything to go along with it. Anyhow, y'all have a great week. See y'all. Take care.
Stay stacking.
Stay stacking, keep stacking. Keep stacking. Not financial advisors, but here's a whole shitload of financial advice. Right? Right?
Yeah.
That's how they do. That's how they
Well,
do.
I've said that before, though.
That's
Not a
how they
financial
do.
advisor, but.
All right, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Take care. God bless.
God bless.
Pass me